And a view of downtown Los Angeles is seen from the sky above. Wow, that is beautiful. Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Warriors. And for the Lakers. And manning the middle, a champion in his lone season at Kentucky. And the 2012 #1 pick overall, shot blocker extraordinaire, Anthony Davis. And it's LeBron in at the power forward.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in '07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 5.
The drive by Russell. And he drops it in from the low post. Said, but I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6-1.
That they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with
5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
That's good. And Clark, you mentioned the 2012 draft. Also, when you look at Davis and first round. LeBron passes to Russell. Back to LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a
Any sliver. He always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use.
His role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys. And when you got Kobe, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Curry.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's too far. Like that aggressive mindset there, Steve. It had been half a decade since the Lakers hadn't won the Pacific Division.
Outside, Russell takes a three. Good. Touching back on the Lakers in the Pacific Division, you look at the problems they had with how they played, Steve, and the way the rest of the division stacked up. You could see the problems lining up for them.
Well, the division got better, Kevin.
Once again, for Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
On this run, I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much.
Topic of max contracts, if those were higher relative to the caps than see in Miami.
And, Kevin, I think that's where we're heading with the new CBA. It's going to be more and more difficult to put 3 max guys together. And so teams are kind of working their way through this.
Lakers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Off the assist, let him into the lane.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Stolen by Schroeder. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Walker.
Part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Poole takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And doing it with intention and purpose. It's been over 3 decades since the Warriors have won a division title, guys. It's sad to hear if you're a fan, but they were a lot closer last season than they have been in a long time. Ended up second in the Pacific Division.
I was really that bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out. And guys, as fast as he gets that thing off, he could probably shoot it from his ankles.
Yeah, he can do it all. Thanks, Doris. With the other teams that kept them from closing, Steve, the gap to the top.
Well, for a long time, remember, they were right on the heels of the Clippers. Hands out this year with the addition of Andre Iguodala. And this team has the potential to take another step up the ladder.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
God, I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
No one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
There it is, guys. That old lady's 4th rebound in this one.
Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. the all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Anfernee Davis outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively, and it's one he knows he should have made.
Kicks it to Beasley. The basket drops. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. That's good from Beasley.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off. And to kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
And that one's good. Back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were and a lot of people imagined they were?
I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, older.
Now Thompson. That will count. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That's large to end the half.
What we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
LeBron, no good.
Every great player needs someone to push them to be better. LeBron does with him. And I think he works as hard as he does, knowing that Durant is coming to try to take his spot as the best player in the league.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And he's one of only a few players to be both MVP of the league and MVP of the finals in the same year.
Lakers leading by 3. And that one is good by Beasley. Again.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
He feeds it to LeBron. He kicks it to Russell. Here's Davis. And the basket is...
Turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack, a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
That momentum.
Warriors trail by 6. Thompson outside. And there's the pass to Poole. Count the buckets. Have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Poole. And it's rejected. Out in his own on the break. Here's Reeves. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Schroeder. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lets it go with the 3. That's good.
Make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
There's Green with the 3. That is good. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
It has not been an easy quarter for them.
Differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
This is to Green. Thompson outside. It's good from long range.
Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really... They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them. The thing that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors making a change here. Number 16, guarded by Walker. Feeds to Thompson. From the arc. But he recovers it. Number 16. And Green slams it in.
Jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. Excellent penetration.
That free throw good from... Both free throws good from Poole. Schroeder off a pick from James. Right side to Walker. Drills it from outside.
Scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Shots good from Poole.
To stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They get the rebound. Davis. And he makes good on the layup. Poole defended by Schroeder. Passes to Kuminga. Sinks the three-pointer. The pass to Reeves. Unloads from 13. And it's Davis with the jam.
He could have tipped it home.
A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, at least the defender.
He doesn't get the second one.
They'd have loved to cut it to one there. But they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition. Again missing.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
It's Beasley on the wing. Pass to Schroeder to take the lead. And it's Davis with the jam.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know.
1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4. Never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him. Free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're also in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far. So offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. And it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive moves too, Kevin?
Trying to set by 2. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now.
He addressed his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropped.
Back to LeBron. There's the feed to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. And Curry, here we go. Thompson buries the long-range jumper. LeBron against Curry. Thompson to take the lead. It's money from deep. He dishes it to Beasley. Unloads, and he gets it back. LeBron passes to Russell. Davis. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Beasley can't get the 3 to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get him to the penalty.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And